Hey everyone, welcome back to Microfiber University. Today we are going to talk about weave and pile. And weave and pile is determined by the machine that the fabric is woven on, and it can come in different shapes or patterns, and it can come in different lengths, low, medium, or high. And we have a couple examples that we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to show you the different types of weave and pile. All right, the first pile or weave that we're going to talk about is terry, and terry is probably the most famous or the most well-known type of pile or weave. It's characterized by a GSM 200 to 400, and you know what that means if you watched our GSM video. And it has the same pattern on both sides. It's good at collecting dirt and dust. It's a good everything towel, which is why our towel is called the Mr. Everything, and you can use it for a lot of stuff, and it's typically low lint or unlikely to lint. The next type of towel that a lot of people talk about is the plush towel, and this is a royal plush from Autofiber, and we also have a double flip here and a mother fluffer. These are all considered plush towels, which range from 350 GSM to 1200 GSM, and plush towels are great for working on soft paint or anything that requires a delicate surface, because the longer pile allows less surface tension when dragging along. However, there are some downsides, and the reason why we have different towels for different jobs, because of the plush nature, it can actually lint more. They can drag and be heavier when wet because of the heavier material. And also some of them are actually two separate pieces of microfiber put together to create that plush effect. All right, the next type of towel is the two pile towel, and that is typically a plusher side and a tightly woven side. An example of this is the Detailer's Delight, which is a little bit longer pile on one side, so you could use that for the initial wipe on a ceramic coating, and then flip it over to the lower pile, tighter side, in which you can do the second wipe. A tighter pile is a little bit better for something that would be like wiping off a hard to get off compound or polish residue, whereas the plusher side is that good for that like initial wipe. The next type of pile or weave we're going to talk about is pearly, and that is a double-sided, pretty tightly woven, but it has a distinguishable pattern. And this is a Buffmaster towel, and I love using this towel for compound and polish removal. It's great for that. I do tend to like lower GSM, these tighter, shorter pile for compound and polish removal. Then you have waffle weave towels, which are literally shaped like a waffle, and they were the original car drying towel that you would think of. And that waffle shape that isn't really a pile length, it's a crosshatch that looks like a waffle, allowed it to glide over the surface with minimal friction. They're great for cleaning glass. We have the No Streak Freak. And then the drying towels that we typically use a lot of are the Dreadnought, and these are a twisted pile towel. Now, if you remember when I talked about plush towels, and one of the downfalls is when they get wet, they drag and increase friction on the surface. The twisted pile nature of this towel allows it to still glide with minimal friction and minimal effort, yet maximizing the pile to absorb the liquid that you're trying to wipe up. We also have mesh and suede. So mesh you'll find on some of our scrubbers. These holes are particularly well suited for scrubbing off dead bugs due to the contact angle it can make with the paint. And then we also have suede. We don't typically use suede a lot, but a lot of coating companies do include a suede towel wrapped around a foam applicator block for applying ceramic coatings. All right, the last one that we're going to talk about today is the chenille. And the chenille is almost like a little fingers with a high surface area, but you see how far apart they're spaced. And this allows them to work really well when wet, which is why you see it on our Zero Cuff Mitt and also on our Zen Mop attachment. So these are great. I love these for cleaning vehicles. They're my favorite type of wash mitt and my favorite mop attachment. So thank you for watching another video from Microfiber University. I hope you learned a lot about the different pile and weaves today.